Alright guys, I am back. This will be another Lightroom performance test using Ryzen. Just got back from a shoot and the images are downloading from the camera right now as I speak. I thought while they did this, I would just go over some of the specs of my system. Here's the system that I built right here. As you can see, doing import, and this time I decided not to convert on import, so I'm just going to leave the images as NEFs, and that will be the end of it. Systems right here. It looks really nice, looks really good, and I thought I would go over some of the things to clarify a little bit more what was in here. So let's set this down here. So in here I have the Ryzen 1700X on the Asus Prime X370 Pro motherboard, and I currently have, ta-da, the two sticks of TridentZ 3000 16 gigabytes of memory inside. The other stick was broken. I RMA'd it, and they were able to get it back to me, and I got it back early last week. Other than that, let's see what else is here. It's a custom loop system, so everything's nice and cool. All EK components. The fans are Thermaltake rings. I've got the front fans in a push-pull configuration. We got two 360 radiators, slim radiators, because that's the only thing that will fit into this case. It is the it is the Anades AI Crystal case, and this is the white version, even though it looks all black, but that white trim, and if I take off the glass, it's white on the inside, and I got that so that, you know, just I'm doing black and white. Don't want to stick to any colors. The hard drive that I'm using, I have an 850 Samsung Evo for my main boot drive, and then I have a 4 terabyte Western Digital Black drive, and that's where all my images go. I'm about to purchase another one because I've got this one pretty much filled up with images, so I need to have pretty much a working drive and then a storage drive. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up one of the a 4 to 6 terabyte either a NAS drive or something that's built specifically for long-term storage, because I have a lot of images here that, you know, I don't really need access to on the 4 terabyte drive. I just need the quickness of the Western Digital Black for when I edit and I'm doing everything. And I think that's pretty much it. It's there have been a few BIOS updates for the Asus Prime motherboard, and the very last one, I should have wrote it down before I started this, was the one that did the trick for me. Before that, my fans were ramping up and down, up and down. I mean, you sit here and it's like, I mean, it was crazy. But they've seemed to have fixed that, and they've also stabilized some of the temperature sensing for the motherboard. Some programs that I normally use Cam to watch my stuff, but Cam has been reporting all the wrong temperatures as far as when it comes to CPU. GPU wise, it reports everything fine, but CPU wise, it's just all over the place. So this is almost done. We're going to get back into this in just a second. It'll be snap for you, but see you in just a bit. All right, I'm back. The images have finished downloading from the camera. That was exactly like last time. You know, some sporadic core usage going on. Right now I've got the system. The only thing that's operating on the system currently right now is Lightroom. I don't know. Oh, I was going to show you guys something, but I'm not going to do that. And that's it. I got Dropbox in the background, but nothing's uploading, and pretty much nothing else is going on. Before we get started, I want to go over something that I found out just recently. In my last video, I stated that GPU usage was pretty much zero in Lightroom, and what I've been able to determine and what I read on the Adobe site is that GPU usage only comes into play under the development module. So in the library module, which was where I am right now, GPU usage won't even kick in. So I found that kind of interesting because I think that's exactly, there's pretty much only two places you're going to be in Lightroom for a good 95% of us, and that's Lightroom and development module. Yes, I'm glad there is some GPU usage under development module. I haven't looked specifically to see, what kicks in, but, I would believe about panoramics and HDR and some other stuff, but mainly I would like to see it, speed up the library usage, because this is where, we call through images. So I found that kind of interesting. So what I'm going to do here is all of these images just loaded into just loaded into the system. I haven't moved anything. I haven't gone through any of them just yet. So I'm just want to see how snappy. Dang, but you can't see that. How snappy this is going to be. Let's see. Let's see if I can change this. Get this all on one screen. Maybe I'll put this on this side. Okay. All right. You can now get a better look at what I'm going to be doing here. So I'm about to go through the images. Let's see how Lightroom performance is with the Ryzen 1700X. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to Control A, select every single image, and what I need to do is I need to rotate. So that's Control right bracket. All right, and that's going to rotate all my images because all we do is we shoot vertical. So I know every single image in here is vertical. So now I'm going to just click on these, and I want to see how long. You're not going to be able to see these too much, but you'll be able to see some performance. Just start popping through these. Popping through these. What I am noticing is there is no pop in. Yeah, there is one right there. You can see there is loading in, but it's hard to say sometimes. I'm sorry, I still have cam on. I thought I shut it off. Because cam is, like it's saying my CPU hit 92 degrees. No, it didn't. The cam is all wrong right now. It is just not working at all. Cam is just not working. Okay, so I want to see, how much pop in there is. What I can do, if you want to get rid of all the other little tabs, you can hit Shift Tab, and now I just have the image. Okay. Load in, pop in. So yeah, there is still a little bit of pop in with the images. It's hard to quantify if it's quicker or longer. If I had to give you my honest opinion, I would say this system feels a bit quicker than my previous system. But I don't have any metrics. I don't have any numbers or anything like that. And if we're looking at the individual graphs here for the threads, you can see pretty much those spikes are me changing images on the system. See, I just changed an image, and you can see spiked up, spiked down, CPU usage for CPU users. That's the crux of what I believe You know, I didn't write Windows, so I don't, know. Yes, that's this. But as you can see, I'm not clicking through an image right now. It's gone flat. All right, start clicking through the images again, and there's one that's loading, popping in. There we get a spike. Okay, so I mean, everything is being utilized. Oh, and I forgot to mention is I have the system running at 3.85 right now. I had a little bit faster, but I had some instability issues specifically when it came to Lightroom. I had ran some tests after getting it. I think I had it at 3.9 or I had it at 4. You know, I can get it to boot no problem, but it just was not stable, and that's one of the things I need is the system to be stable. And right now, so I'm going through the images, and this is just my initial looking at images. This is not how I normally do this, but just for the sake of showing you guys how everything is working, this is what I'm doing. What I normally do is I grab that first image of the set that represents the series. I go ahead and edit that one, and then I clone those edits throughout the series for that outfit. This person's she's a fashion blogger, and so normally we pick we're in a specific location for a specific outfit, and we shoot that outfit at that location, and then we'll move to a different location for the different outfit. So like as I'm going through these images, you may notice this sidewalk here. We shot these this morning. This sidewalk here was for this outfit. I may move around a bit and do everything else, but we pretty much stay in one centralized location per outfit. Okay. And so for the next outfit, we move to another location, next outfit, different location. And that's how we do that, our shoot. So when I say, it's a lot easier for me to process the images because I can grab that first image. So for example, if I were going to start adjusting this one, then I can move to the development module. Or I can, oops. Okay, Shift D. No, cancel. Control D, deselect, select an images, and then just say, I just did that, some clarity, some vibrance. I would do that, and then I would select all the images with that outfit, clone this over, I finished making my adjustments, and then clone it over to the rest of the outfits, and then do that. So just say Control A, synchronize. Is popping through those. Oh, that's something that you see. And that was just a quick blip right here, just synchronizing all of those cores. You can see this one core. I don't know if that's just something working in the background or it's doing something on its own here. But other than that, you can see that one little thing that I did there for the development module. For the library module for this one particular image. And then, like I say, I can deselect, select that one, Shift Tab, start popping through these again. Normally, if this were any other shoot, I would be either popping through each individual image, and then I would be hit it like 6, something like that, or I'd give it 5 stars or something like that. This is how I would rate them, right? But I'm not going to be doing any of that today. So we just, hey, what happened? You're not moving. Oh, there we go. Okay. Popping through the images. Now, as I'm noticing here, as I pop through the images here, you can see now we only have one core pretty much being utilized heavily. So that's interesting. Yep, one core, well, two cores. You can see this one being fully utilized, this one half as much, and then this one about a third as much. But then you have like the rest of these cores, not so much. That was interesting. Okay. All right, this was just a follow-up. If you guys have anything that you want me to try, just let me know. You know, I'll be glad to try some stuff out, especially Photoshop. I was working around in Photoshop. I'm trying to develop an action that will keep the cores busy long enough to show how things are being utilized in the system. But it was just whipping through stuff so fast. Wasn't really a point. So I'm gonna come up with an action, something that's CPU intensive. I used to do one with a surface blur, and it used to take a while. But the other time I was just in it the other day, it was like damn near instantaneous. I'm like, well, this used to take like 45 seconds. So I'm not sure if it was because I was working on an 8-bit file and I used to do 16-bit. So I'm going to try it out with a 16-bit file, see how that goes. Anyways, I hope this helps some of you guys out. Have a good day.